see if I can get any viewers in the stream this time. I let's start the MTO grind. So I did the maths. I didn't want to do these, but let's get the Rays on the road. Alright, wait up. Felix, you're the only one in the stream, but at least you're like my second viewer of all of 2019. It's pretty epic, pretty epic. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh shiz indeed, bro. But I like you to keep it PG in here, man. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be grinding March or October till the servers come up, so if you could stay for a while, that'd be pretty cool.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show.
And he left.
To tune in at a great time. Diego Castillo is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory.
My rank seasons is 761 after my loss. I'm gonna try pitching it with pitch offset, see how it goes for me. Hopefully I do well.
Here it is. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to him. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
No, what I swing at that, bro? That's bad.
The wind up and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I'm soon gonna get that Ben Zobrist, and that might change my options for who I'm gonna get a second inning program. I'm probably gonna sell whoever's in that pack though, cause honestly, Robbie Alomar's pretty cool, but Robbie Alomar's pretty cool, so is JV. Not a big fan of that Ricky though. Well, Ben Zobrist, if I do good with him, then I don't think I need anyone. You know what I'm saying?
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Pitch popped up. Davis has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Felix, it says there's only one person in the chat, bro. You mind, like, staying in the chat, man? I mean, I wouldn't mind either, but come on, bro. Come on. Some pro hitting tips. I can't hit to save my life.
Lifted into the air out towards center.
I didn't even move the PCI.
Mullins is there now.
Let me get my bots here. Let's see if G-Man Choi can untie this game.
He got under one and popped out his last time up. And
so far, the Rays are doing pretty good, but
on the ground to the
oh
left
my
side.
goodness, G-Man Choi.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end. Ready for another shot now. Mark Trumbo is 1 for 4 for the game.
Alright, so far so you are a good hitter. I mean, you did beat Dude Food 3-1, so no way I can call you a bad hitter.
That was a nasty pitch right there. It's
Come on, let's see the slider. No.
Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that
Cut her
one right
in.
there had such good downward
Bad
action.
pitch.
Great pitch.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win.
We don't talk about that, man. Just end the whole broadcast. That's not very helpful. And I'm cold. That's nice. That's real nice. You took a screenshot of that? Oh my god, bro. Yo, we're about to kick the Yankees' butt, okay? You took a screenshot of me giving up a home run? We're still in first, bro. We're still in first. You can't bully me if I'm still in first. But, let's see. Yo, watch. Kevin Kiermaier is about to hit an absolute tank. The hell are you trying to do?
The Rays have in the middle part of the season.
Yo, I cannot be a wild card team. That's all I'm about to say.
Leading off for the Rays.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I can't. Oh. I'm about to hit it. What time is it? Yo, it's 9.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quick.
There's something wrong with that.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end
Oh
of the
my
game,
god, that's a thing of beauty, man. But I can't steal on the Sanchez. What do you think? Should I go for that David Robertson next? Steal it? Recommendation, have a good eye.
After grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Bro, I cannot just swing at everything. Robertson is nasty, that's what I'm asking. Even though Dude Food almost crushed you, bro. No comment.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
No, bro.
And he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day.
Avisail has 21 bombs? Yo.
Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Yo, that would have been nasty.
Prior to the 3-2,
Dude, I got so lucky.
the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Kiermaier's running. Popped him up.
Frick me, bro.
Torres
Get down.
on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone
See if I
just
could
2
hit
for
a
13.
tank.
He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No way, bro. How can I not hit a fastball down the pipe?
Throw over to the
Like,
bag.
this guy does not want him taking the lead.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't.
Yo, dude,
This
food.
thing was inside and coming in
Yo.
hot, and he just
Yo, man, that's pretty cool. You're the third person to be in my stream this year. Yo, thanks. I appreciate it, man.
The 2-1 home.
Especially after I got my butt kicked by you. But we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
The man on deck doesn't represent any relief either.
You see that the servers are down?
One of these guys.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
In the span of 6 months, you average 0.2 viewers, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, that's my average. Guess I'm gonna have to deal with it or get better. Yeah. Every time I shout myself out on Discord, like no one wants to come watch me.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's why I put my YouTube name on my team as my location. Still hasn't worked though. No one comes by to watch. If I have to, if it gets to a point where I should like start telling people after games, then yeah, I guess.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
I'm about to hit an absolute tank.
Here it comes.
No way, bro.
Gardner is there.
Yo, dude, D-Food's gonna have to start making a how to basic in the comment section, man.
No hits to this point.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings.
Let's see what Yanni Chirinos can do.
I think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
Frick. Let's see if I could.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider
Dude,
right here.
I'm already subbed
just
to you.
he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back.
For some reason I can't locate.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Bro, do you want to get unmodded though?
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on bounce does work cut out.
I can't locate my slider when I'm pitch or offset.
Fouled away.
Alright, let's go splitter again.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Oh, you're saying I should say that to a guy after a game. Probably. That would be some pretty good advice. Sup, or I'm gonna eat your mom. They definitely suck.
Battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Alright, strike out.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's running. Gets a good
they're doing a hit and run.
Foul off toward the third base coaching box.
Let's go splitter.
Gardner, the runner at first with 1 gun in the
Hose.
inning.
No, he's not hose. Let's see if I could go for a pop-up. I'm gonna try to jam it here.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-0 the count.
And
it's a called strike to
I don't know.
good job of going back-to-back fastballs right
I don't know how to use the slider
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Wendell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Joey
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to left.
No, I got under it.
And Gardner there to put it
what
away
movie of Harry Potter is it? So I could go check it out. I'm kidding.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in now, Daniel Robertson. Last time through was a base hit.
Robertson.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around.
Basically, everyone that's subbed to me is a mod.
Hit down the third baseline. LeMahieu's got it. On to first. A quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
The question is, Feli, why is there a movie in a Harry Potter movie?
Striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Little resistance there.
Yeah, I'm swinging at butterflies.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ryan Stanek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Oh.
First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Trying to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I gotta start getting used to this.
1-1, here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter.
But we're gonna go fastball outside.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Hey, I can't do this. Yeah, I'm going back to normal. Dude, look at the difference.
Comes set and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
But we'll go 2-seam outside. He fell for it, but
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate, and you do your best to cover away.
He pulls this one into right, and this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign.
Dude, they better not bunt on me, dude. I swear, everyone bunts on me in this situation.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not?
Who is
He
this?
thought about pushing it, I'm
Good
sure,
boy.
but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but
Bro,
I
I'm
think
so
this time
sad to
he was
leave
probably
elementary.
right
I'm so sad that I'm going to high school, bro. Like, you think leaving elementary is sad, bro? You're just 4 years out of getting out of school and you're leaving now.
And the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
3-2, full count. He loses him on
I'm done.
4.
You won't see your kindergarten friends?
A little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news?
I'm gonna have to start warming up, Diego.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start.
Alright, we're gonna go high splitter, see what happens.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Yo, this is my chance. I could strike him out.
Sanchez, the runner at third. Gregorius at second. Voigt at first.
It's cool that your sibling is starting middle school and you're starting high school. Yeah, I guess so.
Lifted down the line
I mean, it's kind of cool, but is it really?
Can't imagine he comes.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Garcia looks up. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate. Nobody on, nobody out. Got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Diego Castillo comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out
You're
in
leaving?
number 7. 4 runs here in this half inning. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Oh, that's
Ball 3.
Oh, you're talking about the homer.
Swing and a liner.
See ya, indeed.
3-2 pitch. And he misses.
You're kidding me, bro.
Comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks
Yo, I'm
the
gonna end up in
first
last
baseman.
place if I can't win games.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in
You see the
zone
new
with a hard
episode
fastball
by
after
Foolish
a walk. I
Baseball?
think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Pham will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Talks about Strasburg.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. 0-1 the count. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as his
Yeah, I have one next week. No way. Dude, I keep on meaning to throw the sinker high. I'm so used to X being fastball, but it's cutter, so.
Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6-4.
Get him, bro.
It's a double play and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 2 hits with the big one being the home
what do you
run.
mean why?
No errors and no one left. First offering on its
Graduation.
way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's
Dude,
strike
why
2.
do I suck, bro?
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues
kidding me,
to throw
bro.
strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
I guess.
Standing in Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
Yo, but this school has 4,000 students. It's crazy.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball.
Dude, I have enough reaction time.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Why? Talk about your kid in class, I guess. I mean, I'm losing 4-0.
Hit hard to short.
Dude, why, bruh? Why?
Gets him 2 down.
Yo, I'm gonna be so happy when I come back.
Mike Zunino. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not.
Come on, you're about to hit an absolute tank. Don't pay attention to them, Zanino. Never know.
A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the Giancarlo Stanton now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. Softly hit here to the left side.
You got him. You got him. He's gunned.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored.
I'm challenging that. Like, I don't even care anymore.
As I thought might be the case based on how close that play was. They're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they
I like him because he likes the same girl I do, so he ditches us, his friends, to follow her, but she hates him too. and he
So
acts
the
like
umpires will get on the
so
horn with the replay operations
sexual.
center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this.
But the girl likes you,
And
man.
he takes a
Like,
pitch
right?
that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-2 once more. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And that runner
Alright, am I about to give up on
further
our
than
Grand
second as
Slam?
there are
Please
2
remind
aboard
me,
now.
cause
Now batting.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third.
yo quiero dinero.
3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got...
Oh, he misses it. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded.
So
now.
what, Fetty?
Nobody out.
Go big or go
See what
home.
happens here. He's so focused on
Give
lining
it
up and
a
making
chance.
that he forgets one small detail. You gotta catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
1-1 the count now.
Like, honestly, bro, like, you should give it a chance.
And
Like,
it's fouled away.
she won't mind, right?
At third, Torres on second. Sanchez on at first with nobody out. 2-2 the count. And no strike.
Hose
He
him.
gets a little help there. 1 away. Digging in now.
Like, I don't like you at all, Luke Boy.
To this point.
I mean, I'll probably see another girl next year. My guy,
4 runs, 7 hits.
the one girl that likes you and you're just gonna leave her in the dust. Give her a reason to want to go to school. It's never too late.
Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike.
Boy, I love the way
It's never too late now to say, hey, what's up? Wanna, like, go out?
You
know what I mean?
He's not giving in at all.
Full count, 3-2.
Bet. Inside fastball. Bet.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
She decided to stay in another school. So what, kid?
On a 1 for 3 thus far.
She can decide again later, man. Just be like, I'll date you, but you gotta come to school with me. We'll be the best, bro. Like, we could be amazing together. You know what I mean? I just got out of that inning. You gotta make the girl go with you. Just don't, like, wait for her, bro. You gotta make her go with you.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Oh, I also want to make the baseball team next year, but, like, I'm not that good. Yeah, they don't accept 6th graders. It's 14, man.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I recommend just, like, don't do it to, like, 7th grade. So you could use all of 6th grade training for 7th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you, he's
Instead of going right for it, use that year to
He
train.
knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take,
You have to be really, really good if they want to
And not
accept
the
you.
start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start tonight.
Number 29.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the
I mean,
game so far. Sent in the air out to
do the
straightaway
tryouts
center.
then. I'm not gonna
Fixes
stop
after
you.
it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Yo,
Choi, the
I'm
next
about to,
hitter.
like,
He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
come on, G-Man Choi. G-Man Choi.
Lifted the other way
Alright.
down the left field line.
Do tryouts
That
then.
will end up
I
a
won't
foul
stop
ball.
you. I mean, I wasn't gonna stop you anyway, so.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I'm about to lose
Crowd
this
over
game.
39,000 on their feet.
I'm about to come back though.
Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2. Bases are empty here with
If
2
I
men.
make it, I'll be happy, but I
Tampa
won't
down
get
to
my
the final
hopes up.
strike in this one.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up. It's too early. And I lost. The Yankees win. Dude, I just want the servers to go back up so the pain can stop, because I'm down by 1 game now. Why? Yo, I started like this. Oh, dude, I just got swept by the Yankees. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, bet. Wilmer Font. I am not mad about that. But, let's see. What do I need? E-Man choice, fine. Yo, I could get Miggy Rowe. Bet. Miggy Rowe for shortstop. Nah, but we got Willie Adames. We got Willie. We don't need Miggy. We don't need any of these guys. I mean, my bench is fine. No, I don't think I'm gonna accept it, because he's a 69, bro, and he likes D. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a losing streak. I bet. We got a second baseman. We got cost. This is where this good stuff comes in. We need a power bat, and he's pretty good power bat. Larry Garcia is okay. Oh, but we need. Do we got that? Oh yeah, we got that in Yandy. Bet. Castellanos would not be a bad choice. We could put him at first. We could put him at third. I see him, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna accept it. But yeah, I'm taking Castellanos. Man, I got no one in the chat to talk to. Alright, wait up. Really? Bruh. Yo, I got 11 subs. That's fire, I guess. Right now the team's struggling, but you can see early by selecting a runner without. Why did you have to
Well, in case you missed the memo, Nick Castellanos now has got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Nick Castellanos.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Come on, Nicky. Gotta get a tank, bro. I have faith in you.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Bradley.
I was absolutely crushed, bro.
Forced to retreat back to first. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No way.
Ground out to short. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Standing in, Nicholas Castellanos. He was retired via the ground ball last
But I'm
time
a
up.
Pirates fan.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Hit on the ground.
No way, Castellanos.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
We're not gonna challenge that?
Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He's hitless in 3
Come
at-bats
on.
to this point. Hit hard towards center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Yeah.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked.
No.
Kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait for the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Well, we talked about him earlier, so let's recap. Castellanos had a fairly pedestrian night offensively.
Well, he did have the 1 hit, so that's good. We mentioned earlier what a difference this guy can make for this club when he's locked in.
Yeah, Dan, and though he wasn't a major factor in this one, he's going to be just fine. You can't make the highlight reels every night, but he'll have his days, I guarantee it.
We're definitely down now. We're 3 games behind, bro. Are we even in the wild card? Yeah, but now I gotta win a bunch of games. Yo, but the rest of the guys are like 21 games behind us. We have the best RBIs, the best stolen bases, but our pitching is first in strikeouts, 11th in home runs, 13th in ERA. We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better.
Good one here this afternoon. A nervous fan base hoping upon hope that their guys will come out on top in this game and avoid a series sweep. Heidi, what's the feeling down there? Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In his career against Porcello, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
A tag for 1. And he'll try to
Dude, what the hell? The game was laggy, bro.
The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's a pop-up now. Wendell over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Here's Mookie Mookie Betts. Previous history with Blake Snell. He has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Drilled to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The second baseman,
Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ryan Stanek is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Pierce.
Hit to third. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come. Digging in, Tommy Pham. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw is up the line as it gets away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. So striding forward now, Willie Adames. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bouncer up the middle, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, Dero. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he fouls this one off.
That was a strike. Yep. I knew it.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
So he sets him down swinging. Ji-Man Choi becomes the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the center fielder.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
For the Red Sox, number 61.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it 7-4.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. And the off-balance throw is right there. Here's Jackie Bradley now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lays off 1-0.
I'm finishing this tonight, or the regular season tonight.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Placata.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Trying to jam it with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Bradley stands at first with 1 out. 1-1 the count. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Let's see if I could
The 1-2.
get
Now a
some
swing,
viewers.
ball popped in the air back behind short. Adames takes charge out there, and he stays with
Yo,
it for the
but
2nd out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He went down on strikes last time up. 4-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Split
Right down the
pitches
pipe.
in there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity.
Alright, this guy's fielding his golden. That's really good.
In time to get him to retire. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Liner toward right center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound.
I thought I crushed that, bro.
And highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat with the hands to that
I got just a bit under
the inside half of the baseball with power.
As a look, now the pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Line towards center field. Bradley makes the catch. And now they might be able to double them off at first.
Did I crush it?
Ready now, Willie Adames. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Here comes the first pitch.
I see the difference now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
As a look, now the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. High in the air down the right field line.
I knew
this
it,
is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good, nice sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a high drive to right center field.
That one was
Back goes
absolute
Betts
crap.
at the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and the runner will score from second, and the second run will score as well. Hector Velasquez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen,
Avisail Garcia will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Now the only thing that I have trouble with is PCI location and swing timing. That was good swing time. Nope, never mind.
It's such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball.
No, that was a ball.
Nunez comes up with it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Yeah, it was a ball, bro.
One more shot. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
You don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Garcia is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The right fielder, Smokey.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Right side, hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Nero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Red Sox down to their final out now. And that'll bring in the outfielder who played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Turned on, and that is off the first base bag. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
That's for the Red Sox.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Adam Kolarek will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
I can't tell you how big a victory this is for this club right now. And they can certainly breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah, it's a hell of a big victory. We're 3 games behind.
Win every series, but getting swept can really compromise a team's morale. They've avoided that letdown, and they can move on to the next series on a positive note.
Let's go. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Win to keep win streak alive. And we're down. We're 2.5 games behind the Yankees. And the season is almost over soon. So alright, so they're 1.5 games behind us. We're gonna win this, bro. We're gonna win this. Ooh. I actually want to see
one
this.
of the hotter teams in the league right now, and for more on that, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this team is rolling of late, and they want to keep it that way. We've seen before how a hot club becomes increasingly dangerous as they continue to reel off wins. Let's see if this runaway train will pick up even more steam by coming out on top again in this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ji-Man Choi, the next to hit. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
That's a 2-1 count.
First baseman.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Good pitch on the block. That was the sinker for a strike.
This guy's got no normal fastball. Nope. 3-2 count. If I didn't swing at that. It's the problem. I need to start swinging at better pitches.
And it's up to a 3-2
Alright.
count now.
And with a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Bet.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally
good pitch
just
by
wear
him.
him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't.
I
get
guess
it
I'm
back
gonna
to
have
the
to
zone
pick.
in
No,
time.
I have a
The pitch
Sayo,
was
bro.
away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Avisaíl Garcia.
That's cut on
The sinker's nasty, like,
the average to start play at 315, 24 home runs and 78 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now.
I'm getting late on everything.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cordero has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the first baseline.
Since when?
Hosmer, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away.
We'll put in correct. I'm sick and tired of Ryan Stanek.
Number 56.
For now. I mean, he's good, but...
Fernando Tatis Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Rounded weakly down the line toward third.
The shortstop, number 23.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
First trade deadline was pretty bad.
Fly ball headed for the left field corner.
If it stays fair, it's gone.
Nearly a big fly to start the inning.
I feel like he struck out.
They'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. High drive deep down the left field line.
Come on, you could get that, bro.
And he makes the catch in the
that's
corner.
good. Honestly, if I had Wilmer Flores as a choice for trades, I would have taken him. But Castellanos is pretty good.
1 for 3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And 0-2, he misses with the fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in front of his pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to
Brandon Rays.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase above the zone a little bit.
Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. First pitch
Reyes.
on its way.
Honestly, I wouldn't have minded trading for this big guy.
Foul strike 1.
Honestly, I'm threatened by it.
This is 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out and hook it down the line.
And this one's by him to the backstop, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Garcia on third with 2 out.
Got
Swing
him.
and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string. Adam Warren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 17.
Now batting, Daniel Robertson. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Atta boy.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the seventh.
The left fielder, number 29.
So a runner at first
Tommy
now with nobody out.
Pham.
And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard to the right.
That was a fine pitch to swing at. I was just late on it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Wow, that was a good pitch.
As a hitter, you know the pitch is trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The right
I
fielder, number 9.
appreciate it.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
I'm not even gonna judge.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Ooh, I'm very late on those, bro. I suck at hitting changeups.
0-2, here it comes. And another foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
He's good at pulling the ball.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw.
Wow.
Pulls him off the bag. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, that got me.
Bring in Yandy
So,
Diaz. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held it at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here it comes, 1-0. Right on the breaking ball that time as it's well off to the outside.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 to him now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Full count. He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2. Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. Jose Castillo trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change right here.
Dude, I'm looking high fastball.
For the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 1-1. Hot shot to third. Machado has it. The first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Eric Hosmer. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Eric Hosmer retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The left fielder, number 7.
First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Diaz is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and up next for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there,
that was going to be
7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ji-Man Choi becomes the first out of the inning. Matt Duffy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Matt Duffy.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
The batter.
At the plate, Brandon Lowe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, that one got the pitcher.
Lucky.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him.
I am on the street.